want to get to more of the world reacting to the news on the death of Pope Francis less than a day after he gave his big Easter blessing.
Fox 59's Anna Darling has been watching reaction from world leaders come in this morning. And Anna, what are some people saying?
Yeah, exactly. The White House posted these photos on X this morning showing President Trump and First Lady Melania Trump meeting with the Pope during President Trump's first term. Also, Vice President J.D. Vance, who met with the Pope just yesterday. The Post says, "Rest in peace, Pope Francis." The Vatican announced this morning that the Pope died at 7:35, which is 1:35 a.m. Eastern Time. He worked until the very end, visiting a prison in Rome on Thursday, visiting St. Peter's Basilica on Saturday, and giving the traditional Easter blessing to thousands on Sunday. Here's reaction from a pastor in New York City who watched the Pope greet all of those people yesterday.
It's both, stunning and shocking in one way, because yesterday the Pope was out in St. Peter's Square. He rode in the Pope-mobile. He gave the blessing from the balcony of St. Peter's, and, he looked very animated.
Now, Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky remembered how empathetic the Pope was to the plight of Ukrainian people after the Russian invasion. He released a statement saying, quote, "He knew how to give hope, ease suffering through prayer, and foster unity. We grieve with the Catholics and all Christians who look to Pope Francis for spiritual support. Eternal memory." India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi said he is, quote, "deeply pained by this loss," adding in part, quote, "Pope Francis will always be remembered as a beacon of compassion, humility, and spiritual courage by millions around the world." Now, some may be wondering what happens next. There will be 9 days of mourning, and his body will lie in state. He'll most likely be buried between 4 and 6 days from now. He'll be the very first pope since 1903 not to be buried in the Vatican. Instead, he chose to be buried in the Basilica of St. Mary Major in Rome, saying he felt a strong connection to that particular basilica. And then in a few weeks after his funeral, the College of Cardinals will convene to elect a new pope. Back to you guys.
All right. Thank you, Anna. And there's a lot of people who have obviously met Pope Francis, but I think one that really stands out to me is the last person who met him was Vice President of the United States, J.D. Vance, who before was an atheist.
Yeah, so you think about like hours before, you're one of the last people to be with him, and then earlier in your life when you were in law school, you described yourself as an atheist, then you convert to Catholicism, and then you are one of the last officials to be with him.
Yeah,
I can't imagine kind of what that feels like on a spiritual level.
Right, yeah. Well, we'll continue to follow the death of Pope Francis throughout the morning here, as well as online at fox59.com.